Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, Putin comes out and he says something that the countries in the West will not dare do because they're against this. And I'm going to show you. Here it is, the article from Russia Today. Putin declares Year of the Family. Russia will devote 2024 to promoting families and traditional values. Now, we can look at it as being ridiculous, thinking, wait a minute, you are in a war, my friend, and you are destroying a family by, having the man being killed, right? But hey, we're going to use the same logic, accepted logic, as they used when that garbage former President Obama was awarded, just like that, Nobel Peace Prize for doing nothing. What was the justification? That was done as a promise he's gonna be, working for peace in the future, for the future. So same with Putin. Let's use the same logic if we are to be just, right, and fair. So he's doing that for the Year of the Family with the idea that he will protect the family. That's why he had to invade, actually, Ukraine, to protect the Russian family, the traditional values. We're all for it, aren't we? Well, I don't live in Russia, so I can't tell you. I live in this country where we can identify as whatever we want, and we are happy consumers. So let's read what this guy wants to do over there. Russian President Vladimir Putin signed a decree on Wednesday declaring 2024 the Year of the Family, end quote, and appointing a deputy prime minister to head a government commission that will spearhead the program. Good, family. You see, that's inclusive right there. That's inclusive. We have here Pride Month. We have here African American month, or Black, or whatever they call it, month. We have it this month and that month and that month. Okay. Now, all those things are exclusivistic months. They're not including people. They're excluding. Why? Because they look at the group and everybody else is out. One group is made of 12%. African Americans, 12%. So they got one of the 12 months dedicated to 12% of the population. Then they got a Pride Month, which is even lower than 12% in the population, and exclude everybody else, which is heterosexuals. So it's very inclusive in this world. And they got 2 months. They remain with 10 months. I didn't hear anybody saying Family Month, or I don't know, Love Month. Who can be against love? Or I don't know, Unity, or friendship. There's more inclusive in that than African American. I'm not picking on that, but I think they should be just out. Why? Because you exclude everybody else, or you expect everybody else to celebrate your thing. Well, if you don't, then you're called names. Welcome to freedom and rights and all that in America, the great. So again, who's inclusive? You say, well. We have the families, okay? The families exclude people without families. Well, let's look at it. Is good to have a family or bad? It's good. Excludes what? People who don't have a family, they're not supposed to have a family. Okay, you celebrate people with family. Why? Because it's something positive. But tell me, what am I celebrating, let's say, in Pride Month? Your fact that you can fuck someone? Lust? What am I, a lifestyle? What if I don't? Is that a good thing for you? Does it mean it's good for everybody else? The same with the family, you can argue. No, the family is good for some. But still, family as in a community, in a country, without a family, how are you going to have children? How are you going to have an organized and disciplined society? How? Without a family, who's going to raise those kids? Moms without dads in a household? You see how that, where that goes, you? Oh, yeah. So in America, we have exclusivistic, not inclusive, exclusive months. I didn't hear of a family month, did you? Out of 12, we already got 2 for 2 little groups. And besides, why should we have an African American month? Why should we have a Chinese month? Or let's say, I don't know, East Asian. And then why don't we have a Latino month? Why don't we have then another month for, I don't know, little people or midgets? Another one for giants, another one from ladies with round breasts, the other one with pointed breasts, the other one with blue eyes, the other ones with brown eyes, and then we're done. We're done with the 12. That's it. Everything else, garbage. Is that how we're going to function? Get rid of those months. They should not even be days. Why? Because you exclude, you destroy a society. Maybe that's the goal. I mean, where's the white month? Why not? Unless you think, and they would be very racist to think that way. Anyway, let's go back to this. The Year of the Family initiative aims to promote state policy in the field of family, protection and preservation of traditional family values, according to the document, which takes effect immediately. Now, you can be part of a family without having a family yet. You still have a mom, you have a dad, you may have a brother or sister. You're part of a family. It's something great, isn't it? The Russian government has been giving until December 27 to set up a committee for implementing the Year of the Family. Appoint its member, boo. All right. The initiative comes amid a debate in the Russian legislature about possible restrictions on abortion, which Putin called an, and I'm quoting, acute problem in a speech earlier this month. The number of abortions in Russia has decreased drastically from 2.13 million in 2000 to 506,000 in 2022, in part thanks to government policies encouraging parenthood. Well, the thing with Putin has described family policy as extremely important for the future. It is. I agree with that one. Of Russia, reminding lawmakers that the country underwent a birth rate collapse in 1990s compared to that of the Second World War, but has since recovered. It says Russia has held a Year of the Family in 2008. At the time, the government's focus was on regulating adoptions of Russian orphans by foreign nationals. Adoptions by Americans were eventually banned in 2012. One lawmaker recently proposed extending the ban to countries that allow, quote-unquote, gender change as well. Adoptions by same-sex couples have been illegal in Russia since 2013. You can't buy children. Anyway, that is their society, that is their tradition, that is their culture. Stay out of it. Unless you think that the culture is better than another. And if you think that way, then we have a problem. Because we're going to fight with the same garbage. You hit these guys in the head and kept them on the run because they're idiots. You kept making them feel guilty for something they should not feel guilty for. If you don't applaud something, that means you're against it. Well, I disagree with that. I should say, boo, I don't like that, I'm against that. Well, Emil, you're fired. Oh, thank you very much for freedom of expression in America. That's how it works, my friend. Welcome to America. Oh, why don't you go somewhere else? No, why don't you go somewhere else? I'm going to make things better here. Better meaning for our values. Because it seems like it's you against you and against you. Instead of being all united, we make, little groups with little months. And we celebrate. And if you don't celebrate it like a seal, yeah, you're called this and you call that. Weak, ballless people. That's what it is. That's what it is, my friend. Weaklings. So, Russia is doing its job, that's its culture. We got this guy elected over there, and he's thinking that's better for his country. And he's got popularity poll, last one was about 80%. So I think he's doing a good job for the Russians, not for us. Because Biden barely has it 40 with his that guy versus our guy. You choose, you pick. Biden, yes! 4 more years. Good job, America. Good job. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.